looking for you.
Oh, please, Chelsea, don't tell me it's bad news.
Okay, I won't.
It is bad news, isn't it?
Lauren, it's no news at all. I just wanted to tell you that Mr. Holiday wanted to see you the second you got in.
Do you know what it's about?
Nope, but I wouldn't keep him waiting.
Okay, I'll just put my stuff down. I'll be right there. You wanted to see me?
Lauren, come on in. Take a seat. Lauren, a remarkable opportunity has just fallen into our hands. Are you familiar with L'Amour Chocolat?
Of course. I love them. If I had a boyfriend, I'd ask for them for Valentine's Day.
Anyway, Horizon has been in charge of their American account for several years. And it's not really anything special because over 70% of L'Amour's business is done in Europe and the UK. But after payment, they've decided they want to change all that. In fact, they have said that in the next 10 years, they would like to split their market share 50-50 with Europe and the United States.
Wow, that is a tall order.
Yes. And I happen to hear through the grapevine that they're very unhappy with Horizon's initial plan for the rollout. So they've been talking to other agencies, and they're in a hurry to make a decision. So we need to present on December 20th.
Oh, wow.
Yes, wow. I want you to do the pitch.
Great.
Yes.
Why me?
Why you? Well, because you're young. Let's face it, the reason why they're willing to kick Horizon to the curb has to be because they're too old school. You cannot reach the average American buyer with old ideas. It's not going to happen. So, I want to start thinking outside of the box. Make no mistake, I do realize that putting you in charge is a huge risk. But I do like the risk-to-reward ratio here. And let's face it, playing smart odds is what got me what I have today. However, I am bringing in an international consultant to help bolster those odds.
Oh. No offense, sir, but I don't need a consultant.
With all due respect, Lauren, yes, you do. Okay? The L'Amour account has far too much potential for me to take any chances.
Okay, who is it?
Young man named Paul Morton. He comes from one of our partner agencies in Europe, from the Kingdom of Candishire.
Right. And when does he get here?
He gets here soon enough. So why don't you go to your desk, start thinking outside of the chocolate box.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yes. Don't mess this up, Lauren.
Okay.
Have you set that up with my secretary?
Right away.
Thank you.
Chelsea.
Okay. So, what did he say?
Well, you're his executive assistant.
More chocolates?
More chocolate.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. You deserve it.
Oh, thank you. I just don't want to get too excited. I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity, but if I blow it, it might be my last shot.
Well, don't worry. You'll be great.
Heard about the L'Amour chocolate account, and I don't know how you can complain.
Well, good morning, Daria, and I'm not complaining.
Selling chocolate to Americans about as tough as selling tea to the British.
Well, I think if that were true, they wouldn't have come here, and I probably wouldn't have been offered this project.
It should have been mine. I have a lot more experience than you in that marketing category. This is so unfair.
Well, if you really want to get involved, I'm going to need some help in the consumer behavior analysis. What do you say?
Sorry, but I'm busy.
Okay, I'll catch you next time.
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I do love this whiskey.
You should. It's your whiskey. Royal Share Whiskey.
Paul, that's just a name that you slapped on the bottle. I still don't know what it even means.
Well, I explained it to you. In whiskey distilling, a tiny bit of the spirit evaporates from the barrel. They call this the Angel's Share. Royal Share is just a play on that. After all, everybody wants to be a royal. What's the matter?
What could possibly be the matter? I get hungry and I click my fingers. I get bored in the Royal Archive. Book, movie, TV show ever written in the last 50 years. I feel a cold coming on and there's a dozen servants with silk handkerchiefs ready to wipe my nose. Oh, what could possibly be the matter?
Occupational hazard of being a prince.
You know when I was most happy? At boarding school together.
Of course. The only thing we had to worry about was getting caught sneaking into the girls' dorm.
I just want to do something meaningful with my life, you know? It doesn't have to be grand, but it's got to be rewarding, and it's got to be mine.
Edward, listen to me. Responsibility is overrated. Believe me, I was supposed to go to America for an important consulting assignment. Chocolates, of all things. But with Natalie due in just 3 weeks, I just want to be here for her when the baby's born.
Send somebody else. You have dozens of good people.
True, but no one who I can really trust, and no one who can really explain the European market to the Americans.
No one with your experience or charm.
Exactly.
See, that's wrong. If you're looking for someone to take your place in America, well, I know just the fellow.
You can't be serious. You?
Well, why not?
For a million reasons. Least of all, you're the Prince of Candyshire.
Okay, well, does anyone over there know what you look like?
I don't believe so. But someone might certainly recognize you. But how could you ever pull it off?
Look, Candyshire is not exactly on the front of the world stage. And whether you believe it or not, my face is not plastered all over every magazine cover in America.
Okay, agreed. But what about your role as consultant?
You don't think I could pull it off, do you? You don't think I look like a fool?
Well,
May I remind you that my grades in market management were just as good as yours.
Better.
Look, Paul, please. I could really do something like this. With my brother next in line for the throne, I don't have much else to look forward to.
What you're asking for is crazy.
Well, I could very well just resort to the royal decree.
Well, then everyone would know, wouldn't they? And you wouldn't want that. I just hope you understand what you might be getting into.
Well, that settles it then. To the two Paul Mortons.
Absolutely not. It's completely out of the question.
But why?
Well, who ever heard of such a thing? A prince away during the Christmas holiday?
Look, Ed, I understand how you're feeling. When I was your age, I had a desire to get away from Candyshire as well. Remember I even spent a summer on the Riviera? The Baron and Baroness of Dunshire lent me the use of their cottage. The stories I could tell you.
Oh, yes, but not during the holiday. Who will light the royal Yule log? Or lead the hunt? And what about all the activities we have planned as a family? Who shall do these?
Any of my cousins? And for that matter, anyone. Besides you and the royal press, nobody even cares about those things anymore. Look, Mother, there were Christmases in Candyshire long before I was here, and there'll be Christmases long after I'm gone.
Edward, please, darling, stop being so ridiculous. Now, a prince shall do what it is a prince does.
I'm not being ridiculous, Mother. And furthermore, I am going. I just thought I'd give you the courtesy of letting you know. But with or without your blessing, I'm leaving tomorrow.
I shall hear no more of this. Maybe it's his you can knock some sense into him.
Look, Edward, I understand that you're never going to be king. And the tradition of royal duties takes its toll, especially under those circumstances. But try and see the family side of it.
I am. But has anyone ever tried to see my side of things? I just need my own identity. I need something that's just for myself. Besides, I'm only going to be gone a short while.
Well, your mind is made up. She can't stop you. But hurry back as soon as you get this out of your system.
Thanks, brother. I will.
Safe travel. I actually wish I could go with you.